If you've been applying for many jobs and you still haven't got any job interviews, obviously your resume doesn't work as you expect. So stop sending out your resume, sit down, spend some time to fix your resume by watching this video. Hi everyone, I'm Thea from acejob.com.au. I help skilled migrants and international students get jobs and live a better life. If you're interested in learning about strategies and tips to get a skilled job in the shortest time, make sure that you hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload new videos every week. You can never land a job interview with a poor resume, especially in the job search. Quality is always more important than quantity. An important note for you is don't exhaust the list of job openings in your cities with poor applications, or very soon there will be no job left for you to apply. If it is what's happening with you right now, then keep on watching this video, because in today's video I'm going to share with you 5 mistakes that you should avoid in your resume to increase the success rate of landing a job interview. I have the privilege of reading hundreds of resumes from job seekers applying for jobs in Australia. And the number one mistake that they are making is using the wrong resume structure. So usually they use the structure from their home country, which is very confusing to hiring managers in Australia. And when you apply for jobs in Australia and your resume doesn't have the right structure, a high risk is it will get discarded in just 1 second. So the number one rule that you should remember is always make sure that your resumes have the right Australian structure. Some people also use a photo on their resume, which I don't recommend. A photo doesn't tell anything about your capabilities, experience, knowledge, and skills, which the hiring managers expect to know. On the other hand, a photo may raise biased assumptions about your profile, about your professionalism if you don't use it properly. So my recommendation is you don't need to use a photo, or you need to use it very carefully. Another mistake that other job seekers can make is they have irrelevant parts on their resume, such as hobbies, interests, personal development, which aren't relevant in a professional context and cannot sell themselves effectively and professionally. Now, I'm not going to spend the rest of this video to talk about how the Australian resume structure looks like or what you should put or not put into your resume. And actually, I have resources for you to learn how to do that. You can download my free Australian resume template. The link is in the description box down below. Just click the download button and then you can download the resume template to write your resume using an Australian resume structure. Or you can just simply take my ACE resume course, which has proven from time to time with other professionals just like you who have used this approach successfully to land their dream job offers. The link is in the description box down below. I've seen a lot of resumes that have the objective on top, which I suggest to delete. An objective on a resume is outdated and not relevant to a resume structure anymore. It talks about what you want to achieve from the job, and it is not what the hiring manager care about. They care about what you can deliver on the job, what you can contribute to the company. It's not what you want to achieve for yourself when you work for them. A better approach is you should replace the objective with the profile summary, where you summarize your professional profile with the key strengths you've got, the skills you obtain, the industry knowledge that you have, and the achievement that you deliver, to build a good impression to hiring managers, to prove that you will make a great contribution to the company if you get hired. This is a mistake that I've seen across many job seekers, so check it out because you may also make it. Usually, job seekers just skip a long list of bullet points where they list out every single skill that they can think of. And the key skill part just looks like a long list of all the keywords. There are actually two mistakes here. Firstly, your key skill part is very generic with all the keywords that not only you but anyone can claim. That's why it's not impressive to hiring manager, and you cannot make yourself outstanding using these generic skills. Moreover, you cannot put yourself above the competition because your competitors are claiming exactly the same. So the tip for you here is to add tangible results to prove that you own these skills, you can perform the tasks using these skills, and deliver striking results. Secondly, it's just a long list of generic keywords. No, you don't need a long list. You just need to focus on a few keywords that are most important to the job that you apply. And combining with mistake number one, it's just a meaningless long list of generic keywords that you should avoid. Now, if you're interested in learning how to make your key skill part tangible and more impressive to hiring manager, then I highly recommend those two videos right here where I share in very details how to do that. So after this video, make sure that you check out these two videos right here. Job seekers usually have an employment gap in their profile, and I've rarely seen some resumes with absolutely no gap. A small employment gap of under 6 months is understandable, especially when you move to a new country. But a bigger gap like 1 year or even more could be a red flag to the employer. They may wonder what you were doing when you were unemployed, why you couldn't get a job, why other companies didn't take you, so why should they? When there's an employment gap in your profile, you should be transparent about it. And transparency is one of the top attributes in the Australian work culture. You should explain what you did during the time you were unemployed and skillfully use those learnings and skills to complement your profile. That way, you will make your employment gap less obvious and you will have a better shot at landing a job interview. Education seems to be very easy to write about on your resume, but some job seekers still make mistakes here. They keep education part close to the top of the first page while they have graduated more than 10 years ago. When it's been a long time since your graduation, your education isn't as strongly relevant as your work experience. You better move it to the last page. Some job seekers also don't put the year of graduation on the resume while they are recent graduates. When you don't put the graduation year, the hiring manager may understand that you have graduated for a long time, and at the same time, they cannot find the work experience on your resume. It may spark a concern that you have unemployed for a long time. So it would be not a good idea to invite you for an interview. Now, if you're someone who's been applying for many jobs and still haven't got any job interviews, then feel free to reach out to me. Head over to my website at acejob.com.au/contact. Book in a call with me from the calendar. Then I will share with you the strategies, how I can help you get a skilled job in the shortest time. If you're interested in learning about strategies and tips to get jobs for skilled migrants, then I want you to hit that notification bell because in the next video, I'm going to talk about the reasons why skilled migrants cannot get a job interview. So if you are interested in watching that video, make sure that you hit that notification bell. In the meantime, while you wait for that video to come out, I highly recommend these two videos right here, where I share with you a lot of strategies and tips to help you get a skilled job in the shortest time. So make sure that you check out these two videos right here. Thank you so much for watching the full video. I hope the information is helpful to you. Good luck with your job hunting, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.